Welcome back, adventurers, to Let's Play Resident Evil. In the previous video, Chris Redfield found a botany book detailing the various herbs throughout the mansion, as well as Raccoon Forest and the Arctic Mountains. Now we're going to be continuing our search through the second floor of the mansion. There's a zombie somewhere in this corridor. There's another armor door key, and I like the design of this door. It's really elaborate. Rather ominous. Heavy looking suits of armor, all standing at attention, and there are two statues in place in what appears to be a switch. And also a container. Something can be seen in the showcase. And there's a vent, or two vents, on either side of the room. These contain poison gas, and while it would be hilarious to show you the poison gas, I do not want to be poisoned whatsoever, and I want to put both of these statues over the vents so that the gas doesn't come out and poison us. There we go, that's one. Hopefully we can push the other. Do not push the switch in the middle just yet, Chris. Be a little patient. Now, if we can just, there's a statue there. So, hopefully both of these statues are now in their proper place. There's a switch. Will you push it? Fingers crossed, adventurers. Aha! The puzzle has been solved. Why we didn't just break the case in the first place, we could have done that, although I think maybe the people who designed the mansion and all its puzzles probably were aware of something like that. And there's the second crest, the sun crest. Also, if we push the statues now that the puzzle has been solved, the poison gas is still there, so I don't recommend doing that. Now we could continue journeying through the mansion, but we don't want to. Probably I'll just quickly go downstairs and put I could put the crest in the plaque, so we don't have to keep it for later, which I'm probably going to do just in case. Now, for those of you who are true biohazard enthusiasts, the man who commissioned the architect George Trevor to build this mansion is actually, his name is Oswald E. Spencer, and he is the founder of the pharmaceutical company of Umbrella. But, needless to say that things obviously don't go well. For Trevor, at least. That's actually something that's explained in George Trevor's letters in the true story behind Biohazard. Which also contains the, I believe it contains the novella Biohazard the Beginning by Hiroyuki Ariga, or Ariga I should probably say it as, which is kind of like a prelude to the events of the original Biohazard. I will say that the last few chapters are pure Swiss cheese, but the, see if we have we have a decent amount of item space, I think. I could actually get rid of the handgun at the moment, but I spy a zombie over there lurking in the corner. But I probably don't want to do that just yet. And there's a zombie right here! Oh my god. No. That actually wasn't a jump scare. That wasn't the zombie going booga booga booga. That was just a zombie standing right in the middle of the room, minding his own business. But that actually did terrify me. As much as I would like to claim that I will never underestimate Resident Evil, one of the things that I normally do in Resident Evil is underestimate it, and I almost always end up paying the price later. And as you'll notice, we actually found a lighter that would be quite useful. This lighter actually belonged to the wife of George Trevor, whose name was Jessica. If you want to learn about their fates, I would recommend viewing the remake. Their tale does not end well, unfortunately. We appear to be in some kind of study here. There's an ink ribbon that we don't really need right about now. We do want to manage things quite well though. It seems that someone has searched here already. It appears to be a switch. We'll push it. Apparently that switch drains the fish tank. But why would someone want to break this display case? Apparently with the fish, with the tank drained, we can now actually move it, and we probably want to move the bookcase down this way, which contains a hidden compartment, which contains some more shotgun shells. Excellent. Let's see if there was anything on the desk. Maybe something useful. Research as well. My dear Alma, the fact that you have received this letter is both a joy and a sadness for me. I could not even talk to you because of that guy in the sunglasses. Alma, be calm and read this. I think I told you that I moved to a pharmaceutical company's lab. They headhunted me. Last month there was an accident in the lab and the virus we were studying escaped. All my colleagues who were infected with the virus are dead. To be accurate, they've become the living dead. They still wander around. Some of them are knocking on my room door desperately right now. But there's no sign of intelligence in their eyes. That cursed virus takes away all humanity from the human brain. Love, joy, sorrow, fear, humor, eternally. And Alma, even the memories of the days I spent with you. Yes, I'm infected. I did everything I could, but I could only delay the progress by a few days. The most frightening thing is that I forget more about you by the day. So I chose a peaceful death rather than becoming the living dead. Within an hour I will have entered my eternal sleep. I do hope you'll understand my decision. Goodbye and forever yours, Martin Crackle. So now we know exactly what's been causing everything to happen at the mansion. So Umbrella had a bunch of researchers stationed at the mansion to look into a virus that was being kept here at the mansion, and detailed in the Keeper's Diary, the virus escaped. People who were infected with the virus transmogrified into zombies, including the writer of the will, Martin Crackle, which is rather unfortunate. Speaking of zombies, we will need to deal with the zombie behind this corridor here. Nope, he doesn't seem to have noticed us. I suppose we're just gonna have to, oh, I wasted that bullet. That takes your view. Some might say this is a mercy killing because they're already dead and they're zombies, but I don't believe so. There is no mercy in this place. And there's a room in here. It's locked. Carving of a helmet. So that's 2 helmet key, doors that we need. And there's a herb over there that we can't use. But there's something over here. Wood is put in the stove. A paper is on the wall. It's a fireplace. Maybe if we use the lighter that we just acquired, we can burn the wood in the stove, in the fireplace, and the paper reveals a map. Ah, the magic of invisible ink. Possibly lemon. It's a map of 2nd floor. Will you take it? You've got the map of 2nd floor. So now we can actually, there are some more rooms, like the one over here, that we can't get into just yet. And there's another room, around there. We can't take the herb right at the moment, and we probably don't need to. Speaking of herbs, I will definitely have to, get the herbs from the plant room downstairs. Speaking of downstairs, we'll go down here, down to this save room. And put some items down here, just in case. I should probably, I could get away with leaving the Beretta for the time being. It's probably quite useful to do that. Unfortunately, real survival rules still apply, as you very well know. And this is the room where the shield key was stored. So it's the room that I have to go back for if I want the shield key and the Beretta right about now. Can go upstairs now, and which we will be doing, and explore that final room in the east wing of the mansion. Because I'm almost certain that there's another armor door key in this side of the mansion, which we will need to be looking into. And there is the ominous 2nd floor music once again. That room is done, so we can deal with that. And there's the zombie that I left behind, shambling aimlessly. Oh! Didn't quite get him. I got him the 2nd time. There's a door over here. It also requires an armor key. We'll go in here. And there are some, I believe there are a couple of herbs here. Might actually take one of them and use them, so Chris can actually be back at full health. And we'll probably take the other one just in case. There's a red herb somewhere. So that's that out of the way. Now, what else is in this room? Oh dear. It's a body. Richard from Bravo Team. Meet Richard Icon, another member of Bravo. And the 3rd. So he has also met his end. And will you take the clip? I probably will not. I should, as much as I would love to use that clip, I would say it is ill to loot the dead, but there are so many dead in this mansion that it's not funny. So Richard is dead, which is, I don't know how Rebecca will take the news that we've found yet another member of her team who is now deceased, but when we return, we shall head into the room ahead of us. Until next we meet.